Hello, 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 everybody. This is Tanika Steens, and I am your host for Mind Your Business. And there I am. Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Tanika Steens, and today is Tuesday. Mind Your Business, Mindful Intentions, Nurture and Drive Your Business. And tonight, my host is Marcus Bowl. I'm sorry, Marcus Clark from Marcus Bowl Club. It is a healthy stir fry that he makes, and it's made specific to your taste. It's non processed food and it's affordable. Marcus Bowl Club sells fresh vegetables and he serves everything that is 95% organic. So tonight he is my guest and he is going to be talking to us about these dishes that he make, and they are very, very good. I have tried them. So listen up, listen in so you can hear about these healthy dishes and also learn how you can get them delivered to your doorstep. And not only that, but also understand how you can do what it is that you need to do that's necessary to start your own business and work from home, if it's a side hustle or if it's something that is that you're doing that is getting started. But tonight, Marcus is going to talk about his passion and how he got started. So, hello, Antonio. Thanks for joining in. Without any further ado, I will welcome Marcus. Hello, Marcus. How are you today?
Hello, Tanika. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for being on. So, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
Well, my name is Marcus Clark, and I'm a fat guy that loves to eat. But my wife has me in a thing where I'm getting too big, so I created a meal for myself where I'm making stir fries, which is very healthy, very lean, nothing is processed, and it's fast. It's like getting hibachi or Japanese restaurant type of meals for a little or nothing if you make it yourself. But you got to know how to make it yourself is the thing. So
Okay. So I want to go back. You said that your wife got you involved because it was a way to change your eating habits, apparently. So this is about not only just eating healthy, but it's a healthy lifestyle as well. And that's what triggered you to get this started.
yes, ma'am. I'm a diabetic. I found out maybe like 2 years ago before my 40th birthday that I was a diabetic. I couldn't figure out what was going on, and so we came up with a scheme. Whatever I eat, it just turns to sugar. So with me doing stir fries, it's made to order. I know what I'm eating. I'm not eating at McDonald's. I'm not eating at Burger King. I'm not eating at these fast food restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I was eating that was processed, it just turned to sugar and just sat on my body, and I couldn't get it off. So with me trying to eat healthier, and this is like I serve this stuff to football players and all type of athletes at the university, and this is what they want to eat because they have to be at a certain weight at all times, and and it's great. Like it's like pound is eating stir fries.
Okay, you broke up just a little bit. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think eating stir fries is probably one of the best kept secrets in town. Nothing is processed. Everything is like fresh vegetables. You have your choice of proteins. Even if you don't want meat and you're a vegetarian, we have tofu or we have eggs, fresh eggs. It's it's whatever you want to do. If you want to get into that process where you're just eating healthy foods all the time, then this is the place to come. But
Okay.
if you just want tasty food all the time, this is the place to come also. So,
Okay. So how did you learn how to make these dishes?
well, actually, I've been working in restaurants for over 20 years. So I used to be a manager, a kitchen manager at the 909 Grill when it was here. And then I left there and started doing some other work. But I've been making the stir fries over at Ball Steak for like the last 5 years. And all the kids out there know me. Oh, that's the guy that makes the stir fries. Oh, you can't get it unless Marcus make it for you. You can have everybody can make it, but they can't make it the way I make it. That's the difference.
Okay, so is this a dish that you have on the menu, or is this something that you invented yourself, or what is it?
It's basically something I invented myself. And how I did that was I took like if I want steak this day, if I want chicken this day, if I want shrimp this day, if I want tofu this day, if I want just fresh eggs this day. Any of those proteins will work. And with tofu, that would work. And any type of vegetables that like I like onions, I like peppers, I like mushrooms, I like corn, kale, cabbage, pretty much what you like. And just mix it in, fresh garlic, fresh ginger. Everything has to be fresh. Nothing can be processed when you're eating these type of things. And if you do it that way, everything is great. Everything turns out wonderful when you make it.
Okay. And so, what put the plan into motion to not just keep it in your household, but to share this with others?
Well, I seen a need in the community for it. And I'm gonna say that because I see everybody try to do some of the same things around here that I see a lot of people do, and I don't want to do what everybody else does. I want to bring something different that I'm just doing. It's not me trying to compete with this person or this person. And I think that's a good way to get people to try, healthy food that tastes really great. And the more important thing behind it, you trying this food that you would normally, if you want the bowl that I sell you for $15, if you go to a Japanese restaurant, that same bowl costs you $45. And a lot of people, and me one, I can't afford to take my family of four to a Japanese restaurant and spend $45 a plate. Now I don't know how your pockets are, but I know we can't do that over here.
Yeah, well, it's six of us over here, so definitely not. But we have tried your bowls, and they are very good. And not only that, but they are very, very. I don't even want to say healthy portions because it's a healthy meal, but the
Yeah,
portions are beyond a healthy portion because it's something that you can share, and you can even
yes.
have leftover. So you get a great portion. It's healthy, but the portion is just awesome.
I want to make sure that you have enough that I'm making it so good for you that if you eat half of it today, you get up in the morning and want some more of it, it's still good in the morning. That's the great things about these bowls. And like you said, they're so big and portion wise that you're spending $15 for something that you can eat, three people can eat on easily,
Yes.
and everybody be satisfied. Like we're trying to make it so that people get more into eating vegetables and more into eating unprocessed foods. I mean, vegetables are expensive, but once you put enough in there and put enough meat in there and put enough of your rice or pasta, whatever you want to go in there, then it satisfies you.
Yeah. So, how hard was it for you to get started in this whole new lifestyle change, the eating habits? How hard was it for that to take place?
It's very hard for it to take place just for the simple fact that me and my wife we went through some hard times, and we just went through a bunch of hard times, and I just got to the point where what, nobody is selling stir fries. Let's try selling them. Let me take my last little $2 or $3 and go buy the equipment I need and buy the food I need and just see how this goes. Buy a couple of business cards, print up some menus, and and just put the word out. I mean, you got to put the work in, and the most important part that I forgot to say from the start, you got to believe in God and you got to believe in yourself when you're trying to do these things. He's going to put you on the path that you need to be on. You can't distray from what he's telling you to do. So whatever this person tells you or this person tells you, don't worry about it. Because when God got the wheel, he got you. Just listen to what he tells you. I mean, he's going to open some doors up for us that we don't even know that we need open. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I know you spoke about having diabetes, and a lot of times when we find that we have some type of illness or some type of sickness in the body, it depends on where our mind frame is, how we can react to that. And sometimes it can be a setback, or sometimes it can be something that pushes us forward. And it looks like this is something that actually pushed you forward to say, hey, this is something that's happening to me, but now it's time to turn around and do something about it. And instead of just acting like there's nothing you can do, you changed some of your habits. And then, like you said, it's hard to change those habits, but with God all things are possible. And if you know that God is going to lead you in the right direction, it's not hard to follow. And so from what you're doing, basically it seems like you have took the right steps and you're on the right path to a healthier lifestyle, and to not only you being healthier but helping to be raise awareness to healthiness in your community. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to get into. With the community, I want to get more people, and it's not just brown or black people, just all people in the community, just to get into involved in eating more healthy. You know, it's it's nothing wrong with having the occasional fast food, once a month. But if you eat healthy, you're going to be around longer. You're going to cause yourself to save so much money and all this medicine these people are going to put you on by you just simply eating healthy. It's just that simple. You're going to save yourself a ton of money in the long run.
Absolutely. And so, is this something that you do full time or part time? How do you fit this into your schedule?
Well, we make it into our schedule. So basically, I prep all of my foods during the daytime when I get off work. So I work at Ball State still. I go to work from 10 to 2, and then when I get home at 2, like 2:30, I start prepping my food. Everything is prepped the same day. Nothing is made to order. Nothing is ahead of time. So anything that you want is made for you right then on the spot. And so we start our hours from like 4 to 10, Monday through Thursdays, and Saturdays we've been doing from 2 to 12 on Saturdays. Well, from 2 to 10 on Saturdays. Because on Friday, we still got to be parents. Both our boys play football at Central, so we've been having that little day for ourselves. And now we've been starting to do Sundays also. So Sundays
Okay.
we're doing it from like 1 to 5 on Sundays also.
How
Now,
many deliveries do you look at a week?
well, right now it's kind of hard to say because normally I do from like 6 to 15 a week. It's not where I want to be, but it's where I'm at right now. We would love to be doing much, much more, but I only can do what the people want. So we're trying, and that's why we give like so much food. But it's not like, oh, we're just giving you a ton of food. No, the food tastes great, and we have so many different options when you get the food. So if you want, say you don't want rice, we have quinoa. Well, say you're vegetarian but you want noodles. We have vegetarian noodles. We have dry udon noodles. We have all types of things that you can mix your specific stir fry with. So it's not like it's just one set thing. You can put it in like if your chef like you want if you wanted one today, and you say, hey Marcus, I want steak and shrimp. I want olive oil. I want fresh garlic and ginger. Put a little bit of red pepper flakes because I like it a little spicy. Give me both onions. Give me both peppers. Give me everything on the menu. Give me the zucchini. Give me
I think
the
that's what
Napa
we did.
cabbage. Right. Give me the Napa cabbage. Hey, can I get rice on one side and can I get the noodles on the other side? Like, can you split it up for us? Put it half and half. Yeah, we can do all of that. And it comes with the egg roll and a drink, and we deliver it to you. As long as you're in the Muncie area, we try to deliver it to you. Now we do, sometimes love a tip, but you don't have to tip us. And we also take cash apps now. So
Okay.
it's not just like cash only. So if you want to send a cash app payment to me, that's great. Also, we're able to take that now. Also,
Okay. Do you
but
charge a delivery fee?
no, no delivery fee because we really want everybody in the neighborhood to get to the point where everybody's eating healthier. So when we get to the point where everybody's eating healthier, then we can stop sending our kids to the doctor, our parents going to the doctor. Just, it'll save so much. It's trying to better your community, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Have you partnered with anybody within the community about what you're doing right now?
Not necessarily anybody in specific, but we try to work with anybody that want to work with us. So we're not doing nothing just out of the ordinary. Nobody just came out and said, "Hey, Marcus, we need to do this together." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
right now we're just chugging along. You know what I mean?
Do
That's
you
what we're doing.
cater?
Yes, we can cater. We haven't had any catering jobs yet, but we would love to cater for anything, and we can do parties up to 50. It doesn't
Okay.
really matter. It's like however many people you want to do. Just give us a time that you want us there. Just give me a list of the meats you want. Give me a list of the vegetables you want. How many people? What drinks they want? How many egg rolls I'm gonna need? How many extra sauces I'm gonna need? Just let us know what we need, and we're gonna get it done.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
I have been making stir fries for about 5 years,
Okay.
but
But
been
how
doing
long
it
have
for
you been
myself.
doing the business? Yes.
For myself, I started on my birthday in August 10th when I first started. I
This
was like,
past August.
this past August, I
Okay.
turned 42. I said, you know what? I look like a boss. I need to be a boss. So
There
that
you
was just
go.
my attitude. That was my attitude when I got up on my birthday. Hey, just go be a boss, man. You know,
And that's it. That's what it takes right there. A
that's
lot of
it.
times people will wait and think that something extreme has to happen, or they have to have this amount of money, or they have to have this right timing, or the sun has to be in the right place and the moon has to be shining. But that never happens.
No,
You have to just get up
you got
and
you
just
gotta want it.
do it.
You gotta want
And
it.
so, what's your motivation behind that?
My motivation behind that is I got my son is getting ready to go to college next year. We just did a tour last week at Trine University. It's a private school up past Fort Wayne,
Hmm.
and my daughter needs a little help here and there sometime. And we're basically tired of living check to check. I'm tired of living where I can't just get up and go. So this is our plan for our future. We need to figure out how we're going to make some money to take care of our kids, put back into the community, and not have to worry about, oh, am I going to be able to make enough money to pay the light bill this month? You know what I mean? It just get tired of living check to check, and then you just figure, just hey, just do it. Stop talking about it. Stop
Absolutely.
crying about it. Just put the work in and do it. You got to put the work in. Now I still get up and go to work every day. I got to get shots in my back this Friday. I mean, I have all type of medical issues, but that's not stopping me from doing what I'm trying to do. Like
Yeah.
I'm hurt. I go to work hurting every day, every day. I'm on disability. I mean, I literally work every day, go to work every day hurting. But when I look in my home and I look at my kids, and my kids say, "Well, Dad, I need this. Well, I'm gonna need this right here for this, and I'm gonna need this." If you got good kids and they do what they're supposed to do, and they're never in trouble, and you got to go get it for them. You can't just depend on what somebody may do for you, or what somebody may give you, or what. Oh, maybe I can work a couple extra hours this week at work, and no, you just gotta go. Just say screw it and do it. That,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Real quick, I want to tell you that Antonio Townsend apparently is going to be in town tomorrow, and he says he's going to need a bowl. So I don't know if you know Antonio, but if you do, get ready because he wants a bowl tomorrow. And then, Antonio, if you need to learn how to get a hold of Marcus, just hang out until the end, and we will get you all of his information so you can go get you a bowl. And then that way you can write a review about it and let other people know how great it is so we can get Marcus some more clients. So, Marcus, it's important that we learn how to do things differently in this day and age, because there was a time where I know where I'm from, most time people graduated and then they went and worked for the factory. Well, then factories got moved away from here. So now what? So now you got people going back to college in their 40s. And I'm
right,
one of those people that I never worked in a factory. I worked retail, and it's a lot of retail jobs around here. But what I learned in working retail was the business aspect of it. Working in a factory, I didn't think that I would be able to learn of business aspects, and that's just the thing. It's learning a trade. But when I worked in retail, I learned how to manage business, and I learned the aspect
right,
of what it looked like to service clients and how to work with people and how to give people what they need. And so I had a dream that, one day I want to be able to give people opportunities. And that's what this platform is all about, giving people opportunity to come on and talk about their dreams, their talents, their gifts, and how they have resources that can possibly help other people. But working in management and retail helped me to understand the ins and the outs of business. And what I do know is in order to make money, you've got to invest. You've got to invest in
Yes.
yourself. And then people think that that means that they have to have money. But the most important thing that you have to have is you. You are the main investment in any project that you are working in, because you are the one that's putting in the time. You are the one that has to prepare the schedule. You're the one that has to understand the cost that goes into this. And most of the cost is sweat equity. And a lot of times
Yes.
people don't get that. They see the end product, but they don't see what goes into that product. And so, just the fact of having you on here and talking about that, you still work a job and you still have things that are bothering you and things that you've got to go through and children that you've got to pick up. But having another stream of income coming in, because it's not only something that is bettering your health, but it's bettering your family, it's bettering your lifestyle, is going to help alleviate some of those things that you've been dealing with and help you to be able to move forward and eventually eliminate the whole job situation and take your
Yes.
business to another level. And you said something that was very important earlier. You said we spend so much time working for people and businesses and companies that we go above and beyond. But how much more will we do that for ourselves? You're living proof that all you got to do is screw it and do it, get up and go. I like
There
that.
it
And
is.
so, a lot of times people think that it's a certain level that you have to be at, or it's a certain thing that you have to do. But all you have to do is show up and make it
Put the
happen.
work in.
That's
That's all
it.
you gotta do. You
Use your
gotta believe
tools
in
and your
yourself.
resources. And so, how many days have you been discouraged and you wanted to give up?
Oh, I like every other day. When I say, oh, I don't went bought all this meat and ain't nobody buying nothing, and then I have 9 orders that day, and I'm like, well, look at God. Look how He showed up and showed out, and it be and that's how it happens sometimes. Sometimes we'll go 2 or 3 days and won't nobody call me, but then the next day I may have like 9 or 10 people call me. But the only thing about that is my food costs. So that's why sometimes I've been cutting back on buying so many vegetables at one time because I never know. One day you may want it, one day you may not want it. But that's the only thing right there. And once you start buying that stuff like that constantly, you're not spending a ton of money on it. But you are, but you're not. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It just depends on what type of prep you do and how much prep you do. If you do enough prep, if you do enough prep to have everything like you need it, then you're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is gonna be all right. Because if you able to do 15 to 20 a week, you're gonna make your money back. You're gonna make your gas money back, and you're gonna make a little bit of a profit. You're not gonna get rich, but you're gonna make a little bit of a profit,
Yeah.
and that's all
Well,
we're trying to do right now.
it takes some businesses, most businesses, 3 to 5 years to even turn a profit. But it's all
Right?
about building and building your clientele. And the best way to build your
Yes.
clientele is to be visual and to be present, to be real and to be relevant, and to just connect with people. And so you are in a good position of being able to see people and to connect with people and to get the word out there. And so I'm glad that you were able to come on today and to share with us what it is that you're doing and how it's helping you and how it's helping your family eliminate some debt, eliminate some stress, increase your health. This is good stuff because there's other people out there that through this last year have hit a roadblock and don't know which way to go, don't know what to do, don't know where to turn, but they've got resources that they're sitting on and don't even know it. And so, what would you say to those people? What would you speak to them to encourage them?
I would say do what's in your heart. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be a cook. You don't necessarily have to be cutting grass. Just do what you know how to do the best that you can do. Like these things you go to work and do for these people that you go and put in 110% in every day, and you're working with somebody that put in 10% every day, and you're mad every day. Go home and put that same energy into your own business. That's what all you got to do. I mean, it's gonna take you $2 or $3, but it don't take thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, I literally started, and I'm not lying to you. I literally started with about $300, and that's what I did. It
Yeah.
wasn't a lot. I mean, you just gotta be able to put the work in. I mean, you gotta put the work in. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna be mad some days. You're gonna get in the bathroom in the fetal position some days, but but it's gonna work out. You just gotta stick to it. If you create a menu, stick to them hours. So if you stick to them hours, you ain't got time to waste on other hours. If you at work this time of the day and you're working for yourself this time of the day, you're gonna save money anyway because you ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't gonna have no time to go hang out with people. You ain't gonna have no time to go to bingo, casino, or whatever we do. We ain't gonna have no time to do none of that crap because you in there trying to get the other work done. So that's gonna save you money anyway.
Yeah. Well, again, you just said something again that was beneficial. You know, if you started out with $300, your $300 to someone else might only be $3. To somebody
Right,
else, it might be $3,000. But whatever that number is, it's yours because guess what? If you can order pizza, if you can go to the casino, if you can go to bingo, if you can go skating, if you can buy candy, if you can do whatever it is that you do that's outside of what is necessary for you to have, then
right.
you can invest in yourself and in your business and you can start what it is that you need to start based
Hey
off
man,
of what you have.
I'm telling you, it was just two pair of Jordans that my sons would have got. Hey, y'all missing J's this month? I don't know to tell you. If we ain't get no J's this month, and,
Yeah.
and, and there's
Well, let's think about that in the long run. Once they wore those shoes and the value of those shoes go down, once you pay for them and walk out the store with them,
oh man,
how much is that going to carry them as far as this business that you're investing in that can leave a legacy that could build their own store if they wanted to and put Jordans in them and sell them themselves. That's
hey,
what
that's
building
what it's
wealth
about.
is about.
Yes, ma'am. And
You
and
know,
that's so funny that you said that. My oldest son, that's what he wants to do. He going to school for business to sell shoes. That's
see?
funny you said that. That's why
Oh,
he's trying to go to a private
I'm
school,
telling you,
get a
God
business
don't
degree
do
to sell
nothing by
shoes.
accident.
I'm telling you
You
now,
know,
that's
and
what
that
God
lets
do.
you know further that that's a checkpoint that you're on the right path when you hear something that resonates with whatever you're going through. I don't know
Right,
anything about that, but that's God telling you that, hey,
right.
those days that you want to give up and you want to throw in the towel, remember that business that your son wants to have one day, that he's
Yes,
going to be selling shoes that not only may have Jordans in that store, but maybe he even is his own brand and design. That's what
right,
leaving a
right,
legacy and building a brand is all about. You know, I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, it's okay to have nice stuff. I was never a material type of person and I never wore labels or name brands. It didn't impress me because my thing is I have a name. And if I'm going to wear a name, it's
right,
going to be my own. And so I'm not going to say that I don't have name brand stuff, but it's far and few. And it only is when I feel like that's something I feel like investing in. But my thing
right.
is this, if I don't have a name brand lifestyle, then I don't need to be wearing name brand nothing by somebody else making
Uh,
them rich and helping their kids go to school when I'm sitting over here in a house that I need to put some work into, but I'm walking out of here clean to the bones. No, that's backwards. That's backwards.
backwards.
And so it's about building what you want to achieve. It's not about saying we can't have it. It's about saying we got to go get it and
Hey,
and and
say
making
that,
it happen.
say that, say that. Then
Yeah.
that's what I'm
So,
talking about.
20 years ago, Marcus, before you got to this point, did you have an ideal that you might be an entrepreneur?
Actually, I always wanted to be a cook. I always wanted to have my own restaurant, but I always let life get in front of me. I always let working at jobs get in front of me. I don't waste. I feel like I wasted 20 years of life working for other people. That if I go out here and die today, and they'll have somebody to replace me tomorrow, but I go in there and give them everything I got instead of just putting it into myself.
Hmm.
You know, but it's but life happens funny. Sometimes you have great things going on. Sometimes everything is going so good, so you get blinded by what you really need to do in life, and then you have problems after problems after problem after problem after problem because you won't do what you're supposed to do. That's why I could never get ahead because I would never do what I was supposed to do. If I would do what I was supposed to do, I should be ahead by now. Like I'm still in here trying to rub two nickels together, see can I get by a dime or a quarter out of it. I ain't gonna get 50 cents out of it. I'm just trying to get a dime or a quarter. But life has turned me in so many different ways that I done been hurt where I done fell from two-story building I done fell from. And I'm still living. I done got burned up with 800-degree lead and I'm still living. I done had a lot of things happen to me in life and I'm still living. So God has a purpose for me in life. So I just had to like just accept it and stop trying to outthink God and just do what He tells you to do.
That's it.
Like I think we always think we're smarter than God, and we're not. If He's telling you to do this, don't like jump 3 steps ahead. Oh, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right here, and then you're 20 steps back behind where you started from. So that's kind of how life goes.
Yeah,
At least my
absolutely. Well, I
perception of it.
thank you. I thank you for sharing that with us and for just allowing us to see a different side of things, because a lot of times people have they'll sit down and they'll come up with this plan and they'll say, oh, I've been working on this business for years. Or, as soon as I get to a certain place, I'll get it started. But you had something knock on your door and you answered it. And you said, I'm not just going to sit here and just let anything come in. I'm going
Right,
to control what comes and goes. And I'm going to control how my life is dictated and stop allowing others to control and dictate my life. And that's a
right.
beautiful thing. And I wish you so much success. And I know that you will do well because your meals are fabulous. You work in a good place where I know people are looking to get what you have. And so word of mouth
Right.
goes a long way. But be encouraged to talk about your food everywhere you go. Tell people about it so they'll know. And whatever we can do to help you out to get the word out there, we are willing to do. But let people know how they contact you, how they get with you, how they get these meals delivered, and can they pick them up as well?
Well, right now we're just doing deliveries, but after hours you can come and pick them up. And you just look on my Facebook page. It's Marcus Bowl Club. We build custom stir fries. I mean, it's pretty much anything you want on there. I mean, we make it to order. You get two meats to start with, a fresh egg if you want. We cook it in sesame oil for you. We cook it in olive oil for you, whichever you want. We got fresh garlic, fresh ginger. And like I said, we have 10 to 12 different organic vegetables on there. Then we have quinoa if you want that. We have vegetarian noodles if you want that. We use basmati rice. So everything we're using is kind of expensive, and we use dry udon noodles. So if you get noodles, everything is made to order. Even the rice is made to order. So it's nothing you're gonna get that's gonna be like fastly made. So we will prefer for you to come pick it up. If you're getting like 5 or 6 orders at a time, we would love for you to come pick it up. But if you're only getting one or two, it'll be better for us to just come and bring it to you, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Whatever works for you. This is your business.
Hey, we're just trying to make sure we're satisfying the people in the community where we're at. So it's not my business unless the people in the community contribute to me and help to me. So because I mean I don't have a business, but I don't have a community that's gonna spend a little money with me, that's gonna come and shop with me. So it's still not gonna be my business until that happens. And my phone number is 765-881-3378. And that's a way to get a hold of me. My other number, I don't know the number. My wife knows it. I don't know it, but it's on my business card. It's on the website. And her number, if you can't get a hold of me at that, is 765-228-9625. All you got to do is just call and ask for Marcus Bowl Club, and we're here to serve the community.
You said you had a website. Is that a website or is that just Facebook?
No, it's just Facebook. I
Okay.
went through this. I don't know how to get on the computer and all that stuff. I'm still a little behind. I'm an old man.
No problem, but that's okay because this is community and it's local and it's fresh made. It's
Yes,
organic. and it's something that is good for you and it's different. And so many times we get so caught up on what we know or what we are used
Right.
to, but sometimes we got to step out of our comfort zone and we've got to start doing things different so we can be different and healthier
Yes.
and live longer sustainable lives. So I just commend you. If there's anything else you'd like to share or talk about or let the people know, go for it.
The only thing I want to let the people know, if you come and shop with us, I mean, you know you're gonna get an egg roll comes with the meal and a drink comes with the meal, and it's only $15. I mean, it's just that straightforward. It's custom made for you. You can't beat the price, nor can you beat the amount of food that you get, and it tastes great. Me and my wife, we didn't want to get in competition with anybody. We didn't want to do barbecue because we got family members that does barbecue. We didn't want to do home style cooking because we got people that do southern cooking. We didn't want to get into desserts because we know people that do desserts. We just wanted to get in our own lane and do our own thing, and hopefully everybody come and shop with us and spend a little time with us.
Yeah. Well, hey, you got a family organization going on out there. You never know. You might all pull together and have some kind of organization going on where everybody can get a piece of the pie. So thank
Oh,
you
hey, I
for,
love that too.
yeah,
Thank you guys for having me on.
yeah. And so Frank and I, we do have a business. We help people with startups and helping them with finding the funding and understanding how to get their business to work for them. So if you ever at any time would like to talk to us and sit down and look at how we can help you with a business plan, we definitely would. So that way it gets you some more clients and just get you a further reach as well.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Just give me a call whenever you get a little free time, and we'll go from there. Or I'll give you a call and we go from there.
Yep. Sounds good. Well, I thank you for coming on. And so stay on with me for just a minute. I'm going to get us off of here. But thank you, everybody that watched the show tonight. In our life, we get so busy and we get caught up in the day to day of what we have to do and how we have to do it, who we have to report to. But truthfully, there's only one that we need to report to, and that's the Lord God above. And He's already gave us everything we need. He already told us that He supplies all of our needs. My husband and I were talking, and we were talking about how He gives us all the resources. He gives us the trees, but He's not going to cut it down and make the table for us. The table's already been prepared. It's time for you to go set at it. So this
Hey,
is your opportunity to get up, get out, and do something.
hey,
You know the
say
rest
that.
of how it go. I mean, if you in your 40s, I know you know how that go.
Yes,
But
yes.
anyways, don't let life get in front of you. Go after it and go get it because it's your time, it's your life. And because I always tell you, don't ever forget this. You were created with a purpose. So it's time right now to go be great. So God bless you. Thank you. And continue to keep moving forward because you can't go back and get the past. You can't reach ahead and grab the future, but you can be present in the right now and you can take what you got and use it to your benefit that might leave a legacy that will continue on for years to come. So if you would like to know more about how to establish your business, how to grow your clientele, and how to be more resourceful, come check me out, the Mindful Coach at yourfullmindlife.com. I have free consultations that I'm giving right now for a free discovery call. Get your life strategy plan in order and get you on the path that you would like to take. And so until next time, we will see you soon. God bless you, and may peace always be with you.